Hello and welcome to our channel. Now in this video we'll tell you how the cast of Bewitched 1964 has changed. I'll show you what they looked like back then in 1964 and now in 2022 how they changed compared to when they were on the sitcom. Alright, let's go. Dick York. In the sitcom he played Darren Stevens, the son of Frank and Phyllis Stevens, a mortal married to Samantha from season 1 to 5. In 1964 he was 38 years old, and sadly he died of complications caused by emphysema at Bloodgate Hospital in East Grand Rapids, Michigan on February 20th, 1992 at the age of 63.
Visible mother-in-law along on my honeymoon.
I guess I'll just have to prove to you that I'm a witch.
That's a good idea. Prove it.
I wasn't.
Aid to dependent children, going down to the unemployment office, going out on jobs. I couldn't even get a job directing the school play.
Elizabeth Montgomery. In the sitcom she plays Samantha Stevens, a witch and the main character of the sitcom. In 1964 she was 33 years old, and sadly she died on May 18, 1995 at the age of 63.
Certainly not from my side of the family. Mother, he's coming in and you're going out. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, yes, you are.
Familiar with you, but then again, I'm as I said, I kind of like to throw them curves every once in a while. But I think they like.
Dick Sargent. In the sitcom he played Darren Stevens, the son of Frank and Phyllis Stevens, a mortal married to Samantha from season 6 to season 8. In 1969 he was 39 years old, and sadly he died of violence on July 8, 1994 at the age of 64.
Sam, where is Tabitha and who is that dopey-looking kid?
Tabitha's playing and he's Jack.
I know he's Jack. Where is Tabitha?
Television show.
I loved her.
She was a delight. And then the second was a picture called Prisoner of War with a man named Reagan. Something Reagan.
David White. In the sitcom he played Larry Tate, the boss who is obsessed with Darren's profits. Tate is a normal character. In 1964 he was 48 years old, and sadly he died of a heart attack on November 27, 1990 in North Hollywood, California at the age of 74.
We are going to have a marvelous culinary experience, topped off with a fine old brandy, aren't we?
You're supposed to be the best divorce attorney in this town, and you are not giving me any answers.
I am trying to tell you that the Texas community property laws are rather involved.
Agnes Moorehead. In the sitcom she played Endora, the mother of Samantha and the main villain of Darren in the story. In 1964 he was 64 years old, and sadly she died of uterine cancer on April 30th, 1974 in Rochester, Minnesota at the age of 73.
Do you have any idea what's going on down there?
Certainly. I peeked. It's a rerun of Jack and the Beanstalk in living color.
Oh, and now you're doing a musical.
Yes, well, I started out in musicals when I was very young.
Didn't know that.
Yes.
What did you do?
I was in the St. Louis Municipal Opera Company.
George Tobias. In the sitcom he played the role of Abner Kravitz, the retired husband of Gladys. In 1964 he was 63 years old, and sadly on February 27, 1980, Tobias died of bladder cancer at the age of 78.
That's a giant?
I know what I saw.
And I know what I'm going to get. Your medicine. If you're going to live here with Jack, don't ever let me hear you say that. Sorry. His name was Ben. Benny for his friends. I was one of them. I used to cut his hair.
Erin Murphy. In the sitcom she played Tabitha Stevens, the bigger of Samantha and Darren. In 1966 she was 2 years old, and now she's 58 years old.
Sleep tight till morning bright. I don't know, Adam.
What did he say?
Don't you understand baby talk?
Get any of that,
You don't
right?
think that. He was always nice to me. So I've heard lots of stories about he hated kids. He was always nice to me, but he was also always kind of...
Casey Rogers. In the sitcom she played Louise Tate, Larry's wife and the best friend of Samantha. In 1966 she was 41 years old, and sadly she had a stroke and died in Los Angeles, California on July 6, 2006 at the age of 80.
Are Darren and Sam still here?
Would you say goodnight to them for me, please?
Come on.
Bewitched is one of the all-time favorites, but I was very fortunate to have been on 2 other classic type things. Just before Bewitched, I was on Peyton Plays.
Marion Lorne in the sitcom she plays Aunt Clara, the only relative of Samantha to have a really good relationship with Darren. In 1964, she was 81 years old, and sadly she died of a heart attack in her apartment in Manhattan on May 9, 1968 at the age of 84.
Clara, what happened? Well, I got the spell all wrong, and I got all mixed in the spell, and I got landed in the middle of the freeway.
Oh, good gracious. Well, here, we'll just...
Sandra Gold in the sitcom she played Gladys Kravitz, a neighbor of Samantha and Darren living across the street. In 1964, she was 47 years old, and sadly she died on March 3, 1966 at the age of 48.
Thank goodness you come.
Are you Mrs. Kravitz?
That's right. I'm the one who called.
This it?
That's it. That's the missing house.
Thanks for watching the whole video. If you like this video, please share it, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to support us in producing the next videos.